Hi friends, it's your art teacher, Miss Barnett, and this week we've been talking about insects, little creepy crawly friends that you might have seen in and around, and we're going to paint one today. So to get started, you're going to want a piece of paper. I'm working on an 8.5 by 11 sheet. You might want some tape if you're working at home. I've set up a palette with the primary colors, so I've got blue, yellow, and red. Parents at home, you might want to, like we did in the last couple of lessons, only give them one color at a time and use music to help you stop and start. So put on a song, monitor, make sure they're not going too crazy and working along with me. And then when you're ready for them to change colors, stop the music and give them a different color on their palette, or take the paper plate away and just give them another plate with a different color on it. You will also need a water cup to rinse your brush, and a large and a small brush. A little bit later in the lesson, we'll break out some black paint as well to add details and oomph to our insect. So let's get started, and I get your materials ready and we'll get started painting. Let's go, guys. All right, families, I have my painting station set up. I have my paper taped to my surface where I'm going to paint. If you're worried about making a mess, you can always put newspaper under your paper or paint on the floor somewhere you're not going to worry about spilling water or getting paint. I have my paper plate. I've started with one color. I have my two brushes waiting for me to get started, and I'm going to play some music while we work today. Perfect. So the first thing we're going to start with today, friends, we're going to swish, swish, wipe our brush. Let's get some red. And we can either use the outline method or the blob method that we've learned earlier. And let's start with the head. I'm going to blob him. All right. That shape looks pretty good. Let's swish, swish, wipe our brush. Pause our music and get a new color. All right, families, I've added a little bit of blue to my palette. I'm turning my brush. I've washed the excess off my brush, wiped him clean. I'm going to start my music back up. Dip, dip your brush. Let's make the abdomen, his belly. I'm going to make his abdomen like a big oval, square, maybe a rounded. So this shape I'm going to use an outline. You can remember you can use either the outline or the blob method. Let's fill him in. Good. We got the abdomen done. Let's swish, swish, wipe our brush. Pause our music and add some yellow to our palette. Families, if you don't have tempera paint at home, you can always use poster paints, or you can use watercolors for this project. Let's draw his thorax, his bottom. Get my brush ready, loaded up with the bristles, loaded up with some paint. Let's make his bottom. Excellent. Here's his head, abdomen, thorax. Swish, swish, wipe our brush. You could use any kind of shapes for these parts. Remember, you're inventing this insect. You're going to use whatever you want to make it how you want. All right, now that I've got the three parts of the body, let's paint some wings. Do we want 2 wings or 4 wings? I think for this one, I'm going to do 4 wings. One here. One here. And then, I don't know, swish, swish, wipe. Let's do like a little wing here. Like a butterfly almost. Yeah, that looks great. Now that we've got the wings on, let's add the antenna. His little feeler parts. Good. Beautiful. Let's add the probus. That's his tongue. Cool. Let's add 6 legs. Remember, all insects have 6 legs. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, we're getting close. 5, 6 legs on my insect. Awesome job. Let's give him some eyes. I think I'm going to give him blue eyes. I'm going to give him some big, buggy, insecty eyes. Cool. Swish, swish, wipe. And then we can add some markings on our bugs. So I don't know. Maybe he's got polka dots. If you notice, every time I change my color, I'm washing my brush. Let's give him some stripes, some blue stripes. Cool. Now let's add some details. So I'm going to get out the black paint and I'm going to put up my big brush. Just a drop of black paint. I don't need a lot. And I'm going to use my small brush and add details and designs. I don't know, let's add the parts of his wing. Pretty. You could add some little feet. I don't know, whatever you want. It's your bug, make it your way. Might add some black part to his eyeball. All right. How's your bugs looking, guys? I bet yours are looking super duper awesome, just like mine. Awesome. All right, I think my bug is just about done. I can come into my small brush and add details too. Pretty. Let's do this other wing. All right, I think my bug is done. I hope your bug came out just as awesome as mine. I'm sure it did. If you have space left on your paper, you can paint another bug. I made my bug pretty big, so he is all done. Let's check and make sure I included all the parts of the bug. Let's see. I have a head. I have an abdomen. I have a thorax. I have wings. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 legs. I have antennae. Oh, let's add a little dot. Little doop-a-doop. I have antennae on my bug. I have a proboscis or a tongue. He has eyes, and I've added details. I think it looks pretty insect amazing. I can't wait to see your bugs, friends. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.